Yeah, now he can have his chance to prove that they had made a mistake, to allow him to play that champion. You know, Lyra is definitely such a strong jungler. He has not had as strong of a start, I would say, to summer as he did throughout spring. Really getting so much notoriety through his incredible play on the last place team in the spring split. Definitely looking to have
early in the game, but nothing really happened. It was just a win for TSM to take control of the lane. And then we saw that kind of happen around. It was Svenskeren for Hanser and double lift Biofrost. We'll see if that changes here with Bjergsen on Syndra. Because as Svenskeren said, it's hard to help every lane. We have to take, we have to give, and choose which ones to give resources to.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, he is going to have a strong gank assist in all his lanes. So we'll have options, and here he is already.
There you go, level 2, a lot faster than game 1, and TSM keeps the ball rolling just 2.5 minutes in.
Dive.
To clear one minion, get yourself in range, the hook to get out your jungler, or rather the lantern if you need it, I should say. The hook for safety and the heal from double lift there. They're able to get out, so quick moves on the bot means Svenskeren can safely do something top with Hanser.
Yeah, and Seraph is really low. He just uses Slice and Dice. He's going to be in trouble here. I think this is a tough dive to actually get out of.
Oh, the minions are just too far off. Hanser doesn't have mana to clear it up quick enough.
Yeah, he's saving his mana for the dive. He's going to start this up with the W, damage reduction up, hit the stun, free Q, and then they get that.
Shield in, the burn is down. Oh, dashes back through. Would have taken the auto anyways. Empyrean gets stopped by Bjergsen on the roam up. TSM one step ahead on a lot of these plays so far. 2-0 before 5 minutes.
That was just perfectly done. Like, saves his jungler. Sven followed with the flash, thinking that was going to be a free kill, but Hakuo had another idea.
I agree. I mean, you're clearing wards for over 10 seconds. You gotta think somebody's creeping over towards your way. Hakuo was thinking on that sixth sense.
Oh, they're going for the dive.
But when Hakuo leaves lane, Apollo is only there to play alone, and TSM makes about 40 to go. He farms himself up in the lane. He's actually winning the trades for now. But as long as he can keep Hanser in lane, it really helps his team out.
Yeah, I mean, Renekton can bully this matchup in the 1v1. But Gragas has so much playing potential. Oh, whoa! Flash ult whiff.
Oh, just under the tails of Pyrian. Is there enough to finish? Unleashes the power onto Pyrian, and he stays alive with the exhaust just at the last moment.
Doublelift was trying to pull off the keep, but couldn't make it happen.
Nice block, getting the concussive blows back onto the members of EnVy. Lyra wants to go in. He's ready to be crowd controlled. Piercing arrow's not going to mark it. That's the stun onto Svenskeren as TSM feels like they can take the fight. EnVy just plays their vision here. They prep the fight, and now they're going to take it. Got to be careful on the exit. Hanser on a good spot to separate them and possibly pick one off. And Bjergsen is ready to do the same.
Yeah, and going for a play like that from Doublelift is risky, and they're going to get punished so hard. You commit the flash ultimate on Varus, he whiffs. Now you have no way out of the fight. You have no way to retaliate in the fight when they come in, and now Hunter is going to get chased down too. Their whole team is just dying.
Things are getting a little sketchy here. Exhaust goes down onto Hanser. He finally goes down. But EnVy was dancing around, not getting much after this fight.
And not only did he get the minion advantage, but he's up a couple kills. And Lyra, who had been really kind of trailing behind Svenskeren, is now up a level, picked up some kills and assists himself, and now he's right back in there.
Time to dance in the jungle. Oh, Svenskeren repeating a little bit of history there, getting himself in trouble, and the team's not able to react fast enough. It looked like he thought Bjergsen would be there in time. They are in their own jungle, but that does not seem safe at this point. That's going to be Biofrost locked up as well, possibly another hook from Hakuo. They turn off, and the bot side just got taken over by EnVy.
I mean, Doublelift wanted to try to come up with Biofrost. This dive here top, but EnVy is on the way.
They want Hanser. Or, I'm sorry, they want Seraph, I should say. And we can lock him down. Concussive blows was a nice hit from Biofrost. He also throws one back, so EnVy cannot get anything on the escape here for top. They need to move that vision. Right now, it looks a bit scary.
This would be, yeah, it would be a bit scary. It would be really nice for EnVy, though, if they can defend the top turret, because that's the trade that TSM was trying to make. Oh, now onto Bjergsen.
One hit, the cocoon. Oh, actually, cleansed out immediately by Bjergsen. Isn't enough to save his life. He throws back the power. It's not enough to take down Pyrian.
Oh.
One last shot. And the 100 HP escapes are now in favor of EnVy. Is it another kill? It's going to be a kickback for Lyra, and he doesn't have the repel to get into range.
And then kind of just more of like a supportive support player. So
very supportive.
He's very supportive.
Doing a great job at that.
He's butt pats all around from the Thresh.
Butt pats. I like it.
Yeah.
Good game.
It's just it's a better comp. It's a more well-rounded comp, right? So they are not just going to get outscaled by any means.
You can't build one item.
Yeah, there's no one catch-all, right? And that makes it tough. And the TP now coming in from TSM. They're looking for a play.
Good
Bear's
dodge.
whiffs again.
Onto the ward. All right, looks like they're going to answer back with Seraph. He can dash. Oh, he got bumped from dashing over the wall. He is left out to dry. The flash is going to put him back, and that is Haunter going down immediately as the damage for the fight was on the bottom side. Somehow EnVy has flipped it. Now both top laners are down. It is a back and forth next to the Rift Herald. Svenskerin's low, and he moves out, and looks like EnVy comes out healthier.
Yeah, it's a trade, and they're going to get the first turret. That's big for EnVy. So they trade kills, they get first turret. You know, you do kind of question Seraph completing that TP, though, you know, into the middle of TSM.
Yeah.
EnVy had already been able to disengage, and TSM will force down a turret, but Seraph could have kept TP advantage, shoved bot side, got an edge there, while the rest of EnVy disengages, but they are going to go for this Rift Herald, and they can use that to try to break mid if they go for it, but TSM is in the area, and they see them.
A lot of pings. Svenskeren back to healthy. That's just a ball left by Bjergsen. He didn't choose to scatter that. And wow, if this is TSM's, what's the hit from Lyra? Oh, he smites too early. That goes over to Svenskeren. They are going to be able to get on the Herald Charm as well. The Shrine is picked up, which means top turret's about to go down. They can go ahead and use this bottom during the time. I mean, 50
to keep killing those waves off and just kind of disengaging. Like, he doesn't have to decide to fight you, right? Like, it's still going to take you a long time to actually kill him off. Now they're going to pop the Rift Herald top side, though. They are looking to crack that tier 2 turret.
I was wondering if they were just going to use it for a second tier after they break it down.
Good hook.
Numbers are up. Biofrost has not attacked just yet, so he gets out safe without any turret damage. Mirian looks to maybe finalize somebody here, but they don't have enough forward vision to make a charm work. Whoa, very interesting position from Hakuo. Without that vision, we were just talking about Apollo. Could take down Sven, has to back off. This is a fight that could result now in EnVy's favor. It was Seraph mid. He's trying to make the long run top, but he's got Haunter on his tail.
Yeah, Seraph might be able to cut them off. They can keep chasing. We'll see if they can catch up. He probably should have gone down.
Yeah, they pinched together right in the river. There's no exit stop now, and Haunter may actually be able to take them out.
Seraph over the wall, though, uses light nice on Bjergsen.
Yeah, they are going to be there. It's the kill onto Lyra, though, coming from the...
These sort of tank-style builds. You rush the Deadmans. He has Merc Treads. He's building into probably a Spear Visage. Could be something else as well. You know, something like an Abyssal Mask can be nice to amp both your damage and that of the Ahri. But definitely going to be more of the supportive kind of tank. Probably to make up for the fact that Seraph is going more of a glass cannon protection, right? You need to tank someone.
Going for a try.
Oh, there they go.
Oh, knocked down and locked up as Lyra as he goes over the wall. Seraph comes in. Dominus immediately in defense. He can't even get the HP damage over onto TSM, and they are running for the hills on this one. TSM with enough ward coverage and vision wards to stay here towards this top side and absorb it.
Already been showing on those minions, so they can look to try to pressure. If you're going to bring Bragus top side, then you need to get something done on the side. So for now, they will send him back bot just to answer the split push, and that buys them more time to kind of play that passive style.
Some forward wards here are seeing Kyrian on his move over. TSM, same brush as last time. They are ready to get a kill onto somebody. That was Lyra actually getting a little too close. Remember, kicked into the brush. Here now they can see TSM waiting for the exact same thing. Able to evade this time. Whoa, everything onto the shield. And they are going to be able to drop them. They say the crowd control's there for long enough. Seraph's going to be in the fight as well. Svenskeren down to 100 HP. If it were to be AD,
now they're going to layer that
dead. And now they're on to Haunter. TSM coming in one by one and dropping the same to EnVy in the mid lane.
That was so well done by EnVy. The crowd control, and now they catch Bjergsen.
It's the cleanse out. Hakuo, I thought he could take it, but
God.
Bjergsen had some spheres on the ground to up the damage, and they have gotten one back. It won't slow down EnVy, though, looking to contest Baron. Here comes Svenskeren.
And they know that there's no ultimate on Double, no ultimate on Bjergsen or Sven. So EnVy can always turn for the fight, and they catch a charm on Bjergsen.
5,000 HP, exhaust down onto him as well, but they scatter him back. This gives Sven time. Is he in? The kick is down, and so is his flash to get out. But they stop Baron. That's what the objective was.
TSM is able to delay that, and they will reset. Lyra moving around here. Is he? Oh, they're actually gonna blast cone back in.
Better watch out for spike damage on the back side. It's going to do a bit more.
Spot this.
Biofrost will see Svenskeren's just over at Gromp, and they may have sealed their fate. Lyra down to 150 HP, an instant kill. Svenskeren kicks him. Doesn't even leave it up to
That's
choice.
gonna be
And now they're
Garrett.
on to Seraph. What is this choice this day as they try to get under the skin of TSM? They're, of course, going to...
Yeah, they really do need the vision control, and especially if he wants a split push, you have to have that as the safety net. Seraph now, checking forward. Oh. Ouch.
He had a vision ward there, I bet. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. He was trying to place it over the red. It's one of the safest places you can do it, but still, TSM is ready. When you're a few steps ahead, you kind of just fall into their traps.
And you are going to be swished here, right? You'd have a couple hundred more HP if you have a Titanic Hydra. Maybe he survives the burst. That's hard to say, but he does.
So an unsuspecting person would get a much stronger ultimate. You see the same thing with Ori players. Just the little things they do to make it that much more powerful when you say, how'd he zero that guy out? He was hiding the spheres. 14 to 12, nice cleanse there. Oh my god, Haku almost down from 100 to 0 immediately with just a few of those spheres from Bjergsen. Blue buff is on him so he can keep delivering the pain. Fires over to Apollo. The flash out, can't even get his heal off in time as he drops to the ground. And now Seraph, one of the tankiest of the team, trying to get himself up front and do the damage. He's a little bit of both this time and can't. Vision for EnVy is inside their base now. They're still trying to get a few fights.
They've been out-rotated.
Yeah, out-rotated is definitely the right way to say it. Looking for a pick of their own, maybe to catch TSM at Baron a little hurt. But they have just been routed to the top side. Inhibitor goes down without any contest from EnVy. And it looks like the Inhibitor will follow. Bot lane is kind of a saving grace for them if they want to take a fight. And they win. They have a chance to get some room on those bottom turrets. Don't think it's going to be the case, though. Inhibitor goes down. Double lift looking to stay on the back line here as the Redemptions cross each other. That's the initiation as the final health comes through. Carrion goes down. A huge hit from Svenskeren to start things off. And the rest of the team, they hear the bell. They are ready to clean up the rest of the fight. And the Nexus turrets start to fall in favor of TSM. It was a bit more back and forth this time. But the Baron call, giving TSM the upper hand in the middle of the game, allow them to find a way into EnVy's base. And allow them to get the 2-0 victory over EnVy 40 minutes in.
Svenskeren finishing the game the way he started, dominating EnVy. That was such a sick kick